What made you want to be head student?
I wanted to be a student because I really wanted to make a lasting impact on BHS and the student body as individuals. There's something about the school that I feel really really passionate about, and that I love and want to be a part of. And I think that's what being head student really really entails. You have to have that love for the community at BHS, and I think that's something I've always had. And head student just seemed like a natural process for me. It was something that I've wanted since I was, well, not that I've wanted, but that I've sort of aspired to be since began my years at BHS. So being head student for me was just, I just wanted to be able to make that large positive impact on the lives of students at BHS.
And now that you've actually become head student, what can you really say that you've achieved?
I mean, over the past few months, we went through the process of completely overhauling the Round Square Day system and what we chose to do for Round Square Day. And we chose to make, more community accessible, community orientated, where, we went out into the community and made a positive impact on the community. And I think that was one of our biggest achievements because it was a huge challenge for us in order to, completely redo the system in a way it's never been done before. Um, and as well as Round Square Day, we've also made an effort to, become more accessible, become more communicative with the students, and really get out there into the BHS student body community and sort of have a broader conversation with them about, the state of the school and the state of their well-being.
So, what do you think you can achieve for the rest of the year?
For the rest of the year, right now, our current aim is the mascot, which is something that came up in the last Round Square Day, and it was sort of pushed to the back burner in the face of this year's Round Square Day with all the new planning. This year we're aiming for a new mascot by the end of the June term, and then and then as well as that, we're thinking of a few new fun spirit activities, really to bolster school spirit for BHS.
Who have been your inspirations as head student, both in school and out?
Ooh, that's difficult. Um, that's actually really hard. I want to say my inspirations are mostly like my fellow students. That sounds really cheesy, but like a lot of my year group, like my IB2 year group, they're really really inspiring because they have this sort of drive to want to see some things changed in the school, and they every day I can look at them and look for encouragement and see I new ideas and fresh ideas and bold statements that really help me and encourage me. And outside of school, that's hard. Can I say like a celebrity?
Yeah, sure.
I really think I want to say people like Oprah, and that also sounds really cheesy, but I love Oprah, and I think she really has a good giving spirit, and the desire to want to give back to her community and communities around the world, and I think I have always really been inspired by that.
What do you think your strengths and weaknesses are, and what do you think you could do to improve them?
Okay, I'm gonna start with weaknesses. I think I've always had a big weakness with delegation. I like to do everything my way because I think it's the best way usually, which sounds bad. But but I think being a part of the student executive for 2 years, ever since IB1 when I was deputy head girl, I think I've learned a lot about delegation and what it means to delegate. And it's not letting my ideas go to waste. It's being collaborative and sharing ideas to make something greater for everybody. And I think that I've really, really learned over the past 2 years because it's impossible for any head girl or any student to do anything by themselves. It's all about the team behind you. So I think I've definitely learned that delegation is one of the most important aspects of being a leader. You need to realize that it's not giving up your power, giving up your ideas. It's about sharing and collaborating. And for strengths, that's hard. Not say I don't have any strengths. I think for strengths, I'm really good at putting pencil to paper and getting things done. Like I have the ability to, if a task comes to me, I have the ability to be organized and get it done in a period of time. I'm never one to, wait around for someone else to do it for me. So I think that's that's one of my strengths that I take a lot of pride in, because I have a very driven view where I can see the end in mind, and I have the ability to get there as efficiently as possible, to say.
Finally, if you could give any advice to the next head student, what would it be?
I would say, always do what you feel is right. Never fear saying your opinion, even in the face of, when everybody's disagreeing with you. It's a hard job, and it's going to take a lot of your time and a lot of your effort, but in the end, you really have these achievements that you can look to and say, I've done this for the school. And don't be afraid of criticism, or of criticism from the student body, because in the end you are serving them. This job is not about you. It's not about what you want to achieve. Well, okay, it's about what you want to achieve. It's not about you becoming head girl for the title. It's about you wanting and having the ability to serve the rest of the school. So that's the most important part. You have to look past yourself and look past, the other head girl or the other head student and the other head, and the deputies and all the prefects. You have to look beyond that and look to the broader BHS community and their needs and their desires in order to channel that into what you want to achieve. So, yeah, that's my advice. I would say have fun with it, enjoy it, and do the best you can.
Awesome. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Ethan.